Afternoon. So we've put this together real quick, real fast. It's been a fastball, but most of you know what's been going on in the background. We had to reassign the moon. Okay, it's been a temporary measure. There has been too much chatter about the high tides and the fact that the moon goes nowhere near the high tides. So what we've had to do is reassign. Okay, now it's called Operation Plasma. Okay, it's just temporary. We were finding the chatter was just getting out of hand. It was uncomfortable. Okay, now we are called in for things like this. It's a temporary measure until we can get to the root of the problem. So right now, what we needed, above all else, was some kind of crutch, just anything to make it look like it was plausible that the highest tides were all up north. Now, it's been going on for quite some time now. Some of the top brass are still wondering if it's too little too late. I reassured the top brass, it's a gimme. They don't ask questions, do they? So it's been 6 months of chatter about the high tides up north and the moon's down at the equator. But nobody really thinks about it. They talk about it, but it's not a problem, okay? So all it will take is one more pass over Russia, northern Russia, down past Greenland, over Iceland, down past the British Isles, and that was perfect for the Bristol Channel. The first one, it was key, right? We thought we'll have it pass down here, and that instantly we're covered. The Brits, the third highest tide, for crying out loud. We need to give them a bone, okay? We need to give them something because it was getting out of control, right? Now, we have Bay of Fundy and Ungava Bay over on the other side of the North Atlantic. We can get away with that as well, all right? They now know that the moon it's done an Arctic tour. It will get medals. It will be recognized as an Arctic orbiter from now on. It's a multi-use plasma, okay? So we can redirect it. It's a little bit complicated, but not as complicated as explaining why the highest tides are where the moon is not. So it was the logical thing to do. Now, the Cook Inlet, luckily, Los Gallegos down at the bottom there we can just leave that one for now, okay? But we've got the Cook Inlet around the other side. We're thinking of pulling a leap tide. So what we're going to say, how come no moon round Cook Inlet? We'll just say, look, it's a leap tide. What happens? Because the moon hasn't been up north so long, all of the water follows it. And as the moon pulls a left turn or a right turn, in this case it was a left turn past the British Isles into La Coruña and over the Balearic Islands, in that instance, the water that was the tide that was following it, it's lost because of that left turn. So all that water just disperses, but some of it goes back because the planet's spinning, and we're going to call that the leap tide. And that is why the Cook Inlet still gets quite high tide. It was better than nothing, and they believe anything. It was important. We had to throw them a freaking bone, okay? Because some of them, unbelievably, were starting to ask questions. It's never happened before. So, any questions for me? We don't know how long. A couple of weeks. We'll see how it goes. See how the chatter goes now. Now, at least, they will be able to go, no, the moon does go up there. So the high tide thing, that's null and void. Got you there as well. So we're off the hook. We're off the hook. Anything else? 8 o'clock. Okay. Anything from you guys? No? Everybody happy? Okay. So take the reference number down, folks, for your mum. Just take the reference number down. 4/11-14-12-8/26 /011 and make sure that's in blue. In blue. What colour is that pen, mate? Blue! That's better. Oh. All right. That just about covers the emergency meeting that we had. Everybody's happy. Gravity, it will restore some faith that the moon has some kind of gravitational pull and is keeping the water on the planet. The main thing was the tides. We can see the tides, they can see the tides. Gravity, it's neither here nor there, is it? All right, chop chop, is that it? All right, thank you. Be back tonight. A couple of questions on the boards behind there. We'll see those a bit later on. All right, laters.